Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
That was like a whistle. Yeah.
Ghost Dimension.
Hey everybody, we are here on a hot August day for sure. It's like the dog days of summer here in Michigan. I'll tell you, we went from really fall weather where I actually had trees changing here into fall colors to holy crow, we've got nothing but heat, and more heat. It's not even fit weather for the ducks. So yeah, everybody's out taking a rest, and I hope this finds you well today. I apologize again for not being here last week, but I got food poisoning, and I thought at first it was my cooking, but it wasn't. Found out later it was from what I used while I was cooking, because 2 days later they had a recall on it. And believe it or not, it was hamburger buns. Can you believe that? Anyhow, I'm going to get right to it here. I'm going to light, and I got a couple things I want to tell you guys before we get going, and then I'll do reads, okay? And I'm going to light the candle. I smudged before I came on. I got the crystals all out and what have you. And one of the things while I'm getting the deck out here, I wanted to mention was a couple things. First of all, we have many people getting in touch with me for prayers. We've got a lot of hurt going on all around the world. So tonight, I have little ones actually that I just put up a little bit ago on social media all over the place that need prayers. A young mom, first baby, 6 weeks old. Her and the baby got admitted to the hospital for COVID. So we need a lot of prayers for them. And little Eli, who was one of the Wolf's family members, her cousin's baby, who's just a joy to be around, but he's having huge issues. He was born with spinal bifida, and he's been around for quite a while now, but they've been trying to get his back fixed over all these years, and he's got an infection. So I need prayers raised up for that, and for Sean's mom, and whoever else you want to put out there for, please add it too, or send me prayer requests, not a problem. And yeah, let's add some good thoughts for them. Okay, so while I'm shuffling this, one of the other things I want to bring up, and this is for a lot of people, well, it's a generalization, but there's a lot of crappy stuff going on in the world right now. Y'all know it. We all see it every day. It's blasted through social media, and cripe, it's everywhere right now. So it's just not good stuff. But then what follows is everybody starts jumping on everybody because everybody has an opinion. And you know, we're kind of at a place right now in the world that I think a huge Band-Aid was pulled off, and now all the ugly stuff that got infected under that Band-Aid is out there, and everybody's kind of losing their minds and jumping on it all, right? So I just want to put this out to everybody. When you're reading a post, remember it's social media you're talking about, and you know, take it as everybody has an opinion. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's your opinion, but we shouldn't be leveling, and I'm guilty of it too, but I've been correcting it over the past month. Don't add more negative to the negatives that are already there. And I think that's where the world's kind of going wrong right now. We're forgetting how to respect each other's opinion, or just because it doesn't align with what you think doesn't mean it's necessarily wrong, because it's their opinion. It's opinion. And we have that right to have free choice in our words and our thoughts and what we do. And hopefully people choose positive routes. But standing there and bashing people over stuff like, for instance, the big thing everywhere right now is the COVID vaccines, right? So, okay, by now everybody's kind of made up their mind. So just don't engage with the negative stuff. Keep putting positives, because that's the only way this world and everybody's going to be able to heal emotionally from it and get through this, is if we work together and we're better to each other. And I know we're all capable of doing it. And our Ghost Dimension family here is an amazing group of people. And that just tells me right there that all these people that you pull in and you get to know through social media can do great things and good things and be happy and share joy and, boost each other up when things aren't so great. So I just want you guys to kind of think about that a little bit as you move through your days, and just stop and take a breath. It's really not worth putting out more negatives to a thing that's already negative. So anyway, that's my spiel today. Remember the kids, like, share, and do all that good stuff. Sean gets a chance, or somebody gets a chance, put in, I'm not going to even look at that right now, put in your, I can never get it right because it's UK, Ghost Dimension /UK, and I can never get it right if I don't have it pulled up. So I apologize for that, but put their website in there. They have great shows, 7 days a week they're here. Working and playing with you guys. And that's what we're here for, is to kind of shore each other up, right? Okay, enough talking. Hi, Steve. How are you? Okay, and Rihanna. Okay, I'm going to go up a little bit because I was blabbing too much here. Okay. Hi, Kay. Hi, Mel. Okay, hi, Demon. How are you? Yeah, I'll start with UK because I actually can see you without my glasses. Okay, let's see what we got for Kay today. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I kind of like this card. It's kind of a good card. It's the bear. All right. So the bear brings up a few things. Bear represents the West, which also represents endings and tying up loose ends. But part of it is also about new beginnings, because we're at a stage where you need to tie up loose ends. And that's what I'm being told, loose ends. Some of the stuff that you've been carrying forward with you, you don't really need to carry forward with you, primarily because it's not going to serve you any purpose to carry it forward. So I'm being told to let it go. And what I'm feeling that they're trying to show me pictures of, because they're going through like many different emotions. So I'm getting that you're like on an emotional roller coaster. And I don't know, because I'm not online lately very much. So I don't know what you've been going through or what's going on with you, but I'm seeing like an emotional roller coaster. But a lot of it is because you're dragging stuff along that can't be changed. Okay. And that kind of fits with what I'm talking about a little bit here earlier. In order to move forward, we have to be positive, but we have to let go of the old stuff. We have to step up and be better for ourselves, be better for each other. And I'm also getting, okay, yep, okay, that, and I think, I don't know, but I think, I don't remember, but I think we've talked about this before with you, is the gifts you carry, okay? Okay. Some of the stuff that you're carrying with you are judgments from other people. And this is what I'm being shown. So other people are looking at you and saying, they're judging you. They're looking at how you are walking your story. Okay. And by your story, I mean your life, your path, how you're walking, especially with the gift that you have or are trying to develop or have and not sure which way you're going with it. I'm not quite sure about that. But what I am sure about is that there is no one right way or no one wrong way. Also, the seriousness. Okay. All right. So the seriousness of what we do, and I take what I do, the gift I have, and believe me, I fought it on and off for years. And then that proverbial 2x4 would come in and say, no, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, because I try to walk away from it. We can't walk away from it because it's who we are. And this is what I'm being shown. This is who you are. Okay. And the fact that, okay, yep. Okay, so the fact that you look at this and you're looking at it through different colored lenses, which are everybody else, the way they're looking at you while you're working on this or learning about this part of you, has to stop. You have to look at it in your way, okay? I had a friend, and yeah, believe it or not, Sean, I had a friend who actually, we called her the happy medium, okay? Because when we work with spirit, it's not all doom, gloom, dark. And just because maybe we laugh, or often when I do readings, spirit thinks it's a big joke when they come in and try to get the point across, and I'm not getting it. So they show something similar that I went through. Okay, like, like I did something and it was goofy, okay, or it was funny. And it's okay, because laughter is great medicine. Positivity is great medicine. You don't have to be doom and gloom. And in order to learn who you are with your gifts, you have to allow yourself to say it's okay, because those people around you aren't walking in your shoes. So they've got no right to judge. You have a right to put a mirror up to them and let them judge themselves. Okay. And this is what I'm really getting strong. And they're telling me to tell you, wrap it up. Okay. The bear, right? Oop, where you go? There he is. The bear, okay, is the West. It's about tying up loose ends. It's about getting rid of the garbage. It's about preparing so that you can go on to the next chapter or the next day or the next whatever of your journey. Okay. So know that. And yeah, I keep getting it. I don't know if it's that you're very sensitive or you're nervous, but your gift is your gift. Everybody's able to work this gift. It's just whether or not we choose to or not. And my experiences won't be the same as yours. Okay. So it's just like anything in life. You have two kids that go to school. One sits in the front and one sits in the back. Their experiences are going to be completely different because it's from their opinion. Okay. So don't let the negatives outweigh the positives that are coming to you. Okay. And I forgot to mark that. And thank you, Kay. That's what your card is talking about to you today. Okay. So that's a lesson for everybody too. Don't judge, and everybody's different. So everybody has a different way of walking stuff, right? Okay. Well, Dan's here. Hi, Dan. I can give you a card, sure. Yeah, don't I look hot today? And Sean, I got pink on for you, although I think it looks orange on the screen, but I put pink on just for my son. And tell your moms, Bex, yours too. Tell them I send them my love. And Sean, give your mom my love. All right, so Brother Dan. You're not my brother. You're my buddy. All righty. All right, 7th card. Woo, it is hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh. Well, you can't make this up. All right, so we had the bear, and now we have the wolf. And that is my network that I work with, as well as Sean and Bex's with Ghost Dimension, is the Wolf and the Bear Network. So the fact that the wolf has come up is kind of amusing to me. And also that was my partner, was the wolf. So I had the bear and the wolf. So all the spirit are here, and it's really kind of cool. Okay, so for you today, though, the wolf is about lessons, okay? And some of the things that are coming through about lessons of things in your life that are going on right now that are maybe new to you. You're experience different things that you really hadn't thought about much before, and it's all good. And it's like spirits around you, and they're saying, "This is really cool." You know, it's good that you're like forming your own pack, okay? And the pack could be our family here, or it could be, you know, more friends that you're getting together with where you live. But it's something that it's almost like what they're showing me is you're coming out of your shell, or with the wolf coming out of the den, okay? And a lot of people always say, yeah, I'm a lone wolf, whatever. A lone wolf is not a good thing to be. A lone wolf in nature means there's something wrong with that wolf. So that's why the pack leaves it, right? So you're not a lone wolf, you're part of the pack now. And it's like, okay, so they're showing you walking right down this path, and you've got this wolf that's like totally jumping around you and all happy to see you. And then the rest of the pack comes up, and then you blend into the wolf. And this represents you growing your pack, you're growing your family. Good things are around the corner each day, you know. And you're like turning your life upside down, like a smile or a frown upside down, right? You flip things so that things that are coming in are positive for you, and that you're looking at things in more positive light. That sometimes we get precursors, I'll call it, of things to get through to get to the main goal, okay? And that's what I'm being shown for you. The wolves are walking with you, and they are teacher, and it's about the lessons, but it's more about being part of that pack, being really happy. And that's how I'm being shown how you are. So hang on to that, and you know, don't quit, you know. Because you'll always have, and this is something they're saying, you'll always have your pack, you'll always have your people around you. The people that you put around you, they will be loyal to each other and you. So part of the family, part of that pack. All right, Dan? So that is your card today, and that is the wolf. All right, now I gotta see. Man, I'm so hot. Woo! All right. Let me see here. Amanda Lou, how are you? And I didn't mean to make that rhyme. I'm sorry. I will give you. Okay, I got to tell you, and I know they're really cute, and a lot of people think they're really cute, but, and it's not you, because a friend of mine does this to me all the time. She sends me the pictures with the screen things. It's like watching the Wizard of Oz and the Flying Monkeys. Kind of creeps me out a little bit. Not you, just the filters that people put on. They're just kind of funny. All right, but that's okay. All right, I'm not making fun of you. Just yeah. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. This card's been coming up quite a bit, and I think it's because the world's in a world of hurt. Okay, so your card today is the Praying Mantis. Okay, and actually, the Praying Mantis is a lucky, they're saying like a lucky charm. Yeah. They're a lucky thing when you come upon them out in nature, or when you're outside, you know, they bring luck. They've been said to bring luck. And with you, I see like all of them. Like I see the female praying mantis, and I see all the rest of them. She's the dominant when you're talking about praying mantises, and then her eggs, when they hatch, there's thousands of babies all around, and they do work with her, and they do work for the planet, and they do things to make other things better. So what's coming through for you is like, first of all, things are going to get better. I don't know what's going on with you, but I'm being told really loud. But you have to allow the people and situations in order for those things to get better. Okay. And sometimes that's really a hard thing. Okay. And they're showing me again with the praying mantis, like the queen is standing alone, the queen mantis. So it's like you rather get it done on your own, less hassle. You don't want to bother anybody, that type of a situation. But sometimes we need to know when to do for ourselves. Kind of like what I did a couple months ago when I took a couple months off, because I needed to take care of me, right? Because if I don't take care of me, no one else is going to take care of me. And I don't want to have put that kind of that mentality out there with people that I'm tired and it's okay to work that way, because it's not. Okay. You have to take care of yourself, and sometimes taking care of yourself means letting other people in. Okay. So that's kind of the main focus right now. They're telling me to tell you there's like, it takes a village, you know. I told my daughter this last week. It takes a village, you know. When she was growing up and little, I had a lot of people around her, a lot of different people from different cultures and different belief systems, and it takes a village. So this is what they're showing me with you, is you need to allow others to assist you. And it doesn't mean that you can't do it on your own, but you know how good we all feel when we do things for other people. Sometimes we have to learn to let other people feel good, because they're going to do things for us and help us. Okay. So that's the main crux of your card today. And that is the praying mantis. Okay. All right. And I hope, Amanda, that kind of made sense. And that's not a negative, you know, it's just kind of a gentle reminder. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, who's gonna, right? Who's gonna? Okay. Hi, Panda Feets. How are you? I hope you and I saw Steve up top. I hope he's well. Okay. I'm going to boost down here a little bit. Melly. Mel. Haven't seen or talked to you in a while either. Okay, I'm gonna go down. I'm also gonna post, I hope this is it. Yep. I'm going to post the stream thing in if anybody wants to come on here with me today. You're welcome to do that. Okay, I have to. Hi, Vic. Yep. Yep. I can get you a card tonight. I guess I will happily do that. Hi, Rihanna. Yeah. I'm going to be giving you a read, though. So do you really need one today, too? I'll just give you the card read. I won't give you the regular read. Okay, hang on, Vic. All righty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, I can't make this up again either. Okay, so I always pick the 7th card because there's 7 directions, 7 sacred grandfather teachings, and 7 among many cultures are the same way, right? So I picked this card for you, and this card was just up, and I did shuffle it, honest to God. Okay, so, but with you, it's a little bit different. Right now, what I'm being told is you have to slow down. You have to slow down. There's something that's going on that just involves you, whether it's your beliefs or something you're trying to attain, or a place or a goal you've set for yourself. I'm being told, and again, I'm seeing the wolf coming up alongside of you, and it's like, slow down. And usually when the wolf does this, it's because they're teaching as you walk forward in your life, or they're, not just walking down a sidewalk. That's not what I'm talking about, but walking through your life. So you go through your days, right? And there's lessons that you're kind of missing. And what they're telling me to tell you is to kind of pay attention and go at a slower pace. Otherwise, you'll find yourself repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating these lessons. And let me tell you, from somebody that all my life, from my teenage years, probably till I was in my 40s, and I was kind of trying to walk away from my gift and do it for a little bit, and I'd walk away from it again because it's a lot of responsibility. But what I would do is I wouldn't stay long enough to learn the lessons. So I was constantly having to relive these lessons over and over till I finally kind of got it and was like, okay, now I see what's going on. You want me to understand more of what you're trying to teach. You want me to see it clearly. You want me to be able to watch it from and learn and take it in as part of my, what I call a toolkit, right? So what I'm seeing with you is you need to slow down. It's like you're in like this big rush to do whatever this is, or whatever this goal has been set. It'll come to you at the right time. The perfect time will be the right time. And that's, you'll know it. Like you'll come out of it and you'll say, wow, I get it now. Okay. So just be patient with yourself and hang on. And there you go. Learn the lessons. And that was your card, was the wolf. Yeah, she's kind of around me a lot today. So that's really evident. That's always fun. Okay. So let me go down. Oh, let me go down. Okay. Now I'm right at the top, so I don't want to move this too quick or I'm going to lose it here. Steve! He's here. He's not working. I can't believe he's not working. Are you working? You're not working? Holy crow. Thanks, Rihanna. Oh man, it did it. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Hi, Joanne Garnett. How are you? I can do that. I'm sorry. That's as far as it went. I apologize. This thing. Oh, and I see who I see. Oh, I bet you it's Melly. Is it Melly? Yeah. Okay. I'll get you in a minute. She's down below in the studio. But let me give Steve a card here. Let's see what we've got for Steve today. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, Steve. With your card today is the turkey. Okay. Now, when the turkey shows up, it's usually about family and the fact that the female, all the hens, the turkeys take care of the young turkeys, the flock, and the males, as they grow, they get off and they go in small groups of 3, 2, 3 to go out. But what this is about, it's like, okay, there's something going on with you, and they're like, okay, I'm sure you've seen a turkey, the male, when they puff up and their tails all go out in the back, and they look 3 times bigger than they are, right? Because their feathers just ploof out. There's something that's happening, or something that just happened or is going to happen. And I'm being told you should be very, very proud that this was accomplished or this was attained. They're not showing me what, but they're showing me this turkey being proud of who he is. And I'm being told that you need to accept the praise, whatever that means. Accept the praise for whatever it is that you're working on or you're doing. You know, you're being acknowledged, you're recognized for this. Definitely by the spirit world, definitely by your spirit family, but also it's something about something that's going on currently. Like you're going to be noticed for this, and it's going to be a really positive situation for you. Yep. And that's all they're sharing, but they're all giggling and laughing and like, please accept the compliments that are given to you. Accept the praise. It's not being conceited. It's not being anything, but you should be proud of whatever this is. So you'll have to let me know what it is, Steve. But here you go. It's a turkey. All right. So Hi, Kimberly Frazier. Okay, who else is here? I can't see. I gotta look down here. Oh boy, now we got trouble because they're both here. Okay. Hi, Mel. Oh, am I supposed to do this too so we can all see him driving? Hi, Dan. Ooh, what's this? I see a mustache and a beard. Ooh, he's looking pretty nifty there. He can't hear us, can he? All right, well, he's back in his car now. All right. Oh, Mango likes it.
Oh, Mango.
Yeah, Mango's yelling. Yep, tell her, Mango.
Okay,
Yep.
Mango, thanks for that.
Oh, you hear he's talking to you. He's telling Dan. He's telling Dan. He says, you know, these women are something else. Let me tell you. Yeah, you tell him, Mango. Share that with him. Pip doesn't like him.
Oh.
And I can only let them out one at a time. And he goes over and he tries to be friends with her. Nothing bad. Just wants to be friends with her. And she just won't have any of it. She bites his feet on the cage till he goes back to his cage. And then when I let her out, what does she do? She runs over on his cage and teases her. Gee, does that sound somewhat familiar, Mel?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I have not spoken to you in a long time.
Nope.
I have not said anything to you in a long time. So just make sure everybody knows that. Because I haven't been really on. People think I'm on because my phone and tablet say I am, but I'm not. So, okay, so here we go. All right, your card today is a red-tailed hawk. Okay, now, okay, so something that they want you to really look close at. Okay, so the red-tailed hawk, along with the eagle, are two of the winged ones that are very revered here within the Native American culture. Okay, but they're also revered around the world, many different cultures as well. But they have a vision, like they can go way, way up and see something very small on the ground, like from way up, to be able to hunt and get at it, right? So what this is actually doing right now, because there's many different reasons they show up, but this is about your focus on, okay, I feel like you're like me sometimes. I'm a procrastinator, and sometimes I get into ADHD where I get ahead of myself, and I don't have ADHD, but you know what I'm talking about. You're thinking 5 things down the road when the things behind that road weren't done. So what I'm being shown to tell you is you need to focus on one thing at a time and quit jumping the gun, because they're like you're hopping over stuff, and then you're finding you almost have to reach a point where you're like, well, now what? So you have to take several steps back again. So what I'm being told to share with you is you need to focus on one thing at a time. I'm also showing, okay, I'm also being shown, okay, yep. Okay, so it's like right now, the parents, the hawks that are the parents have a lot of young ones around them, right? And they reach a point where they have to take them out and teach them to hunt. And they need to teach them how to gather and how to build nests and where to go and where to be, right? So what I'm being shown is, and there's actually, it's 2. That's why I'm saying parents, not necessarily your parents, but they're showing me 2 that are over the others that are teaching. And you're part of the pack that's being taught. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Part of the flock. I just got yelled at. Okay. So you're part of that group, but what you need to remember as you're learning these things, and you have to focus on the lessons of them, is that each perspective is going to be different. So not only do you, be aware of the lesson that you're being taught and form your opinions, you have to kind of step back a little bit to see what everybody else thinks of, opinion wise, of what they're trying to teach you. I know this kind of sounds scattered, but it's really not. Okay, so like you, Bex, Dan, Sean, Vic, you're all in a room, right? And they're teaching you something. And maybe Sean doesn't know how quite to get that point across, but you do. So you share that knowledge with him, then he grows, right, with that knowledge, and he learns something, and then he shows you how to fit in that piece of the puzzle that you weren't quite sure of. So it's kind of like working as a flock, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so everybody, Dan has something to say, Vic has something to say, Bex has something to share and say, and Sean does, and you do, but you each take turns to learn whatever that is. And I'm not saying it's them, but this is what they're showing me for you. So and I'm using it as an example. Okay. So whoever it is that you're surrounding yourself with, you're shoring yourself up with, it's a strong flock. So it's a strong group. You're earning your tail feathers, so to speak, because you're not a fledgling anymore that can't fly. Now you have your wings, right? And your tail feathers. And they're coming in, and the colors are coming in. So you're being taught how to be a hawk. Okay, you're being how to be whatever it is that you're choosing to be. Okay, but remember, I used to always call it and nobody take insult to this, I used to call it the group stupid. Okay, because everybody thought we all thought we knew what we were talking about, and until we really sat and listened and heard what everybody had to add to it, we were like a group stupid. Okay, so by listening and paying attention to these people that are planted around you, or these situations that are planted around you, you'll learn to move through things in a better way, in a more positive way. And a lot of that is like what I said earlier when we started today about, instead of adding energy to already negative things, we need to add the energy to positive things. Like I said, somebody had an opinion of something and everybody jumped down their throat. And it's like, wait a minute. Okay. Did you go through what they went through? That's their opinion. That's how they work things. So this is all about that balance and that learning journey. And now, like I said, they're showing not a fledgling, which is the bird in the nest, right? They're showing you're beginning to come out in your own, to be who you're supposed to be and meant to be. There's still many things to learn, still many things going on, but that's what's going on with you. Okay.
Yeah.
And I love you. And I did see your thing, but I didn't put it up. I have the summer cup. I thought I sent it over to Sean. So I'll have to look later on and send it over to him. It's been a crazy couple months and I got a lot going on and just trying to take care of me. So I probably let that slip, and he didn't say anything to me. Neither did Bex. So if I don't see it, I haven't really even read a lot of my, messages. So okay, I love you. Thank you. And I hope that resonated with you, babe. Okay, bye. All right, so that's something we can all learn, right? I'm gonna put my glasses on. Oh, look it. I will give him a card. Yeah, that's something we all gotta look at. And I think we do a lot of it here. Everybody's pretty good to each other here. We support each other through all kinds of stuff. And Lee, I'm going to definitely give you a card. Hang on, baby. And it's kind of just one of those things, we need to be better at what's going on. Otherwise, the world will not get better for whatever reason. Okay, so let's see what I got for Mr. Lee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, this was a picture I took of some very dear friends of mine's parrot. And that is your card today, is the parrot. And his name is actually Jojo. And this is a painting I did. And he's a sun conure. Now, when parrots show up, it's about communication and like I don't make this stuff up. That's a card that came up 7. And it's about communication. Okay. It's about letting your voice be heard. And I'm hearing kind of like amplifying it and the echo coming back to hit me. Okay. So this is about communication and the differences of communication and being able to kind of cipher through. Like, and this is something I'm going to tell you because I learned this and I didn't know, and I've raised birds all my life, and I've had nature in my life all my life since I was a kid. And something that I didn't know was, can my lovebirds talk to a parrot and understand, right? So I also have the Keats out in the front room by the lakeside of my house. And I had the windows open, and it was a question because in the morning, when everybody wants to get fed, it's like a jungle in here. Everybody's screaming. Mango's screaming, Pip's screaming, and they all have different voices and different pitches, so I can always tell which. And the Keats are yelling from the other room, and they go back and forth. Well, I didn't think much of it until I opened the window last week when it was really hot like this, because I don't like opening a window that they could catch a giraffe by, and they're in a big, huge cage, just little Keats. But they started talking, and then all of a sudden, there were house finches out in the little maple tree in front of my window, and the birds were talking back and forth to each other. Now, the finches didn't sound like the Keats, so it's kind of like people that have accents, right? But they were animated with each other, talking to each other, and they got really close. The Keats got really close up to the cage where they could see the window, and the finches came up really close where they could see the Keats, and it went on and on for like 2 hours. And they just kept going and bringing back more finches talking to the Keats. And I'm like, wow. So this is what this is about. This is about communication, okay? And being open to communication and understanding what people are saying, instead of like what Mango and Pip do. They want my attention. So Mango tries to out-noise Pip, or Pip tries to out-noise Mango. Okay. And I know that sounds funny because I'm talking about the birds, but it's true with people too, right? Everybody's talking, I just had this conversation with somebody earlier today. We all think, our opinion is the best opinion. And it is, it's our opinion. So of course it's the best opinion for us, but we need to communicate on a level that we all get along, we all learn from each other, and that friendly conversation, that respect, and kind of the knowing, because it's like I said, they all have different voices, yet they understand each other. So this is just to tell you, communicate. I didn't make this up. Communicate. And that's what they are. It's about letting your voice be heard, and hearing and listening and letting your voice be heard. Okay? That's your card today, Mr. Lee. I love you tons. Okay? Talk to you later, babe. Bye. Tell Ange I said hi. All right. Let me see. Sure, demon. All right. Let me get a card for you. Boy, do I look old today. Let me tell you that humidity's like 98% today. It's nasty. Okay, demon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, nice card. Okay. Gotta get a drink again. Sorry. Just water. Your card today is the Jaguar. Okay, the Black Panther, the Jaguar. Very powerful animal, very mystical, magical, great power. And this is about you owning your own power and being subtle about it, so that what's going on and you're aware because you've been watching and listening and paying attention and dotting your I's and crossing your T's, so you know what's going on with whatever this is, and you won't be like, they won't pull one over on you. Okay. This panther walks really slow and methodic. They won't attack unless they're provoked. But they're very, it's like a real kind of almost, it's I want to say lethargic, because their movements are so stealth and so slow, but they're purposeful. And what I'm being told is what you have going on with you is purposeful. And know that the spirit world sees this, and they're behind you, and they're right with you, assisting you as you need, but that you have everything you need right now to be able to accomplish or do whatever this is. Like, and I keep feeling like a buildup, and I can just feel the energy and the power off the panther as it walks, the black panther, the jag, and it's like silently, and it's not deadly. It's just silently walking and knowing, so that you know, and they're telling me you have all the pieces now to whatever this is that you're trying to get done. You have everything you need to make this goal accomplished. Okay, and it's I can't even tell you. It's like I can feel the energy from the jaguar, so it's really good. It's not an arrogance, it's just that so right now it's the time to go ahead and move ahead with whatever it is, because you've got everything that you need to complete this. And again, that's your card, is a jaguar. Really nice energy coming through for that too. Okay, so I hope that made sense. All right, let me see. I got Lee. Steve got the turkey. All right. I wish it was cold here. All right, going down. Kathleen, sure, you can, and you're welcome. I will definitely give you a card here. All right. Okay. One more time. All right, so we have Kathleen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I love these guys. These guys are so amazing. All right, so your card today is the elephant. Okay. Now I definitely see a theme here. Okay. The theme today is, all right, so I see elephants are really intelligent, first of all. Elephants are amazing. They have the coolest family unit hierarchy, where they'll protect their young. Like, the whole herd of them will go around the young one if there's a threat, to protect. If one of them is in trouble or gets like stuck somewhere, they all come to work together as a group. Okay, and this is what I'm being shown for you right now, is that somebody is like, okay, I hope I'm getting this right. Okay, somebody is like coming to you for that kind of assistance. Okay, so they regard you highly. They regard your opinion highly, but they want you to work with like the whole herd, the whole community, to get whatever this is done. And you're very accomplished at it. You're very you have a very nurturing way about you, they tell me. And you're tough. It's like people say to me when they meet me, sometimes they look at me and they kind of get this really strong energy off me, and right away they think I'm going to be a witch. And I'm like, okay, what did I say? I didn't even say anything. So this is the kind of energy you own your energy, you own your space. That's what I mean by it. Okay. but you also have things to back that up. So your life experience have backed that up. So what I'm seeing again is I'm seeing a person, a younger, I will say, coming to you for that assistance. And you will be able to kind of weave that web around to get the right people that need to help with the situation, the person, the relationship, whatever this is. And I almost too get the this is cool. I get like okay, so it's all about that female energy. It's all about like the females are the leaders of the herd with the elephants. They have males, they'll have young males or a couple males that go with all these females and these young ones, but it's the matriarch, right? It's that matriarchal power and energy that comes through, and that's what you carry in your life. And sometimes I'm being told you, even though you carry that, you don't let other people see the other side to that, where your vulnerable side, so to speak. And that's kind of the way I walk too. A lot of people see me when I'm sick. Not a lot of people know things that are going on with me, or when I'm hurting emotionally. I don't always let that out, and that can be not good. That can be way not good for your health. Okay, but that's what I'm seeing for you, is like you hold a lot of stuff back, so people don't really know sometimes when you can use that little bit of help, right? So that's your card. Somebody will be coming towards you in the next week or so, and yeah, you'll be there for them, and you'll have the answers that they need. And but I'm also being told you need to remember that you're very well thought upon, so people respect you. And I don't know that you get that all the time, but they admire you. They look at you as a role model for whatever's going on. So that's your card, Kathleen, and I hope it made sense for you. And it's the elephant. Okay, that was cool. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go down here. Oh, and I see there's stickers up there. Thank you for those stickers, the kids. Hi, Joanne Garnett. Let me see. I'm seeing a lot of people talking. Hang on. Okay. Okay, what's this, K? I'm looking. Hang on. Well, I'm going to tell you something. A spiritualist church is a unique experience that when you do this kind of work, you should at least go and experience it. I don't mean go all the time. Go. Invited you to check it out. So go and check it out. You can learn a different way of doing things. It doesn't mean that's how you're going to do it or I'm going to do it, because believe me, I've been asked to a lot of spiritualist church, and the energy is phenomenal. The way they do things is very different. And it doesn't mean it's good or bad or indifferent. It's just how they do things. I have a friend that has a study group with them, and she actually went over to England to work with the spiritualist church and some of the people that were in it. And they do things totally different than I do, but it's cool to watch, and it's cool to see what you can pick up. So I think, it's okay. And, not everybody, I think that's funny. Chaos and creation, then school run mom. Well, I would tell you, go. If nothing else, it's an experience that you've had, and you might pick something up and you might not, but at least you'll know yes or no one way or the other. I would go. I love it. I love going. Actually, we have Assembly of God churches here too, and we have people. I have good friends of mine that go, and to go there and witness that energy is phenomenal. And some of them speak in tongues, and it's interesting. It's not something that I go to all the time, but it's a different way of communicating and doing things. So it's good to know what else is out there. So yeah, I would go. Personally, I would go. Hi, Cullum. How are you? All right, I'm going down. I'm going down. You guys are talking. All right. Okay. Well, how are you, Miss Harold? Here's a wolf. You bet. You want a card? I'm going to pick a card. I haven't spoken to you in years and years. I hope you're all doing well and your family and kids. And I think I did see something that you have grandbabies now. I don't know how we all got that old, but hey, I'm going to pull a card. Y'all need to check Kimberly Harrell out. She's an amazing gal that has a lot of stuff going on. And she's also, let me count her cards first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. She also is a volleyball. She works with the volleyball groups and she refs groups, and she's really health conscious and very spiritual, and she's got a lot going on, and I love her to pieces, and it's nice to see her stop in. So thank you. All right, so I did pull a card for you, and it is the prayer tie today. Okay. I feel that this is, and I don't even know where you're living. I haven't talked to you in years. I feel this is like a prayer tie. It's like you're the prayer tie. You're in the center of the prayer tie. And I'm feeling that all the stress and chaos that's around you, it's like kind of really chaotic. And you're kind of like the white tie that goes around the prayer tie to hang it up in the tree so Creator God can hear it. You're doing an important work. You're looked to for kind of like calm. I want to say like calm, CALM, calmness. But it's like really, really okay. Yeah, it's kind of like what I've been getting lately, where I've been getting inboxed on my email and messenger and everything because people are asking for prayers because they're not coping, or they've got PTSD, or they've got somebody that's really sick, or it's like a big, huge spike all of a sudden. And I feel like you're in the middle as well of the spike around you, and that they're turning to you for prayer and calmness and peace, and what can we do? How should we approach this? So this is going to be like and I don't see this ending for a while. I see this like going in through fall. It's going to be the strongest time for that. So just remember, and I'm being told to remind you, just remember to take time for just you, so that you're able to reach, and they're like literally saying like reach the masses. So there's like a lot of people around you that are going to be looking to you for answers and help and all that kind of stuff. So that's your card today, Miss Kimberly Harrell. And thank you so much for stopping in, Wolf, that white wolf. Thank you so much. Good to see you. I have to catch up sometime. Wow, that's a blast from the past. All right, so let me go down. All right. Amanda, you don't have to change your silly fit. You don't have to. That's fine. I'm just telling you. That's just something that a friend of mine keeps doing to me because yeah. Okay. Let's see what else Kay says. See? There you go. But that's okay, that's the past. Don't judge where you're at right now. That was their experience, not your experience. You need to know how to control your gift, control how it affects you. I don't mean control what's coming through, but you have to know how to protect yourself, how to be able to bring spirit through, how to talk to spirit. And you also need to know how to set boundaries with them, because I'll tell you, it's just like people coming up knocking on your door. They need to respect that, and you need to have that boundary. I'm telling you, go to the church. You're going to learn something there, or you're going to meet someone there, and it will be helpful. And you should never be scared of it. I was never scared of this. it's a responsibility. Yeah, I was never scared of it. I just didn't want to deal with it when I was younger because it's like people don't want to always hear that stuff. But then I learned when it's good and when it's not. I can't turn it really off because it's always right there, but I can dial it back and set the boundary that I need to set for me. And that's what you need to do, Kay. You'll be all right. You'll get through it. Okay. Put my guys in. Okay. Who's talking? Everybody's talking. Okay. La 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 la. All right. Okay. Who's talking? Melons. You guys are so crazy. Okay. Oh, everything just went way up again. Hi, Tracy Booth. How are you? Oh, Cheryl. Hi. Hi, Scott. How are you? Joanne Garnett. And my thing just went up the beaten path again. Okay. I lost the plot. All right. Scott, you just came to watch. Hi. I hope things are well for you and you're keeping safe. All right. Oh, it just popped up again. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. Oh, there it goes again. Joanne has said, definitely go to the church, Kay. It is so open. It's very different. It's a very different experience. Definitely 100%. Okay. And I just lost it again here. Oh, this thing's going nuts. Sean Bex, has it been doing this for you too? I don't understand. I see Jane Wilcox. Hey, Jane. She's my favorite sarcastic other half. Jane is awesome. She works with angels and she's like me. She cuts through the BS and gives it to you like you're supposed to have it. Truthfully and honestly. All right. Okay. Lisa, yes, you can. Let me give you a card. Jane, I will. I'll give you a card. Let me just do Lisa first and then hang on and I'll pull a card for you. You can have a drink too. I don't care. You can always have a drink. I go, I don't know what well, the kids left all these kind of fancy beers in the fridge. Oh, and then I cleaned out my freezer. You'll appreciate this, Jane. And Bex and Con, you'll appreciate this too. Freezers get full, you know, and I have a big freezer in the back laundry room, but I also have my freezer on the fridge. Well, I decided it was time to clean it after by cleaning and taking stuff out that needs to go. And when I cleaned it out, I didn't have much, but you know what I found? I found 2 little tiny whiskey bottles from my kids from when they're up and they were stuck in the freezer to keep cold. Not my whiskey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I do think I have some Sambuca in the back too in the freezer. So you can always have that. All right, Lisa, your card today. And I was actually knew this card was going to come up at some point today because they've been singing just what makes that little ant think he can move a rubber tree plant. Okay, that's been in my head since this morning. So Lisa, this card is definitely for you. And I want to tell you thank you because now I won't hear this song in my head anymore today. All right, so the ant, as you can see, got a big bubble of water. And when we look at ants, you know, they're teeny tiny little things, but they accomplish big things. Okay, they work together. And this is the thing again today. This is the theme today, working together, communication, working together to understand each other, learning from each other. This is what I'm hearing for you is like you're leading the pack. You're out in front and you're like that one ant in the front and then it kind of goes off in a V and they're solid ants trying to get that leaf across the puddle or the stream or the trickle of water from the gutters because you know how to make things happen. So whatever this is right now, they're kind of showing me like, yeah, she doesn't think she has what it takes to get it done. She doesn't think that she can handle or deal with this. but I'm being told really loud, you can deal with it. You can deal with anything you put your mind to. You just have to believe in yourself. Maybe that's why that song was going through my head all day, right? Look it up. And I forget, Jane maybe knows what the name of it is. The Rubber Tree Plant song, you know, maybe Frank Sinatra sang it before you were born, but he did sing it. And it's about knowing high hopes. That's what it is. High hopes. Thank you. High hopes. It's about understanding that you can do it. If you can think of it and you can process it, you can do it. You don't need to sit on the sidelines because you have what it takes to push through this. And I'm literally seeing them push through stuff. Okay. And that's so important to know, because sometimes we feel beaten down and what have you, but we're our own worst enemy. And this is what I'm being told with you. You're your own worst enemy. You can get this done. I'm getting the number 6 for whatever, like 36, 36, and it's together. So it's 36. And they're showing me this number 36. I don't know what it means, but I'm giving it to you and I'll leave it with you. But they're telling me you can do this. So whatever this is, a situation or whatever's going on with you, don't doubt yourself. Trust yourself. Okay, that's what I'm being told. Trust yourself. You've got this. Your spirit family's around you. All the realms are around you. If you need extra help, you have to reach out to your sacred group, your community, right? And you've got this. You've got this. You've got this. And they're just singing that song, High Hopes. So that's your card today. And thank you for that, because I'm really glad that song is now out of my head. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Now I'm going to go back up a little bit because I got to, first of all, find this one. And I don't know where it went. This thing went crazy on me. Okay. And then Jane, I am going to give you a card. If you were closer, I'd make you a drink. Iced tea, Long Island. That sounds good right about now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I shuffled them. Honest to God, I did, Jane. Honest to God, you got the ant too, okay? Okay, I'm being told for you, it's like busy feet, busy hands. It keeps you going. You're living your life to the full potential right now. But it's like, again, you're okay, things are magnified. Okay, that's a little bit different. Okay, so as you can see, you know, the ant with the little drop of water, everything is magnified. It's like being under a microscope, and it's like busy, 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 busy. And I know bees are busy, but so are ants if you ever watch them. And it's like time to clean out and get rid of, not things, get rid of, okay, I'll change it. Okay, so I'm talking about the sacred hoop. Okay, so it's not, they don't want me using get rid of. It's time to take out and clear out the clutter from everybody that you have in your sacred hoop, your sacred space, the people that are closest to you. And this is regarding people. Okay, it's time to clean house, they said. So again, they're showing me ants. And if you've ever seen them in the summertime or the warm weather, they clean their nests out, which are underground, periodically. I don't know how often, but when you know they're cleaning it out, when all the sand and all the little granulars of dirt come out, and they almost look like a volcano, right? Around where the hole is, it goes down under the ground. And this is what I'm being told for you, is you need to clean out the stuff that no longer serves you. And it's not stuff as much as it is people. And I'm literally seeing string go cut, cut, cut. Yeah, and it's almost like, okay, yep. Okay, it's almost like talking to a rock. Okay, so it's the equivalent of you talking to a rock. And when you get to these people, you don't have to be mean to them. You don't have to be cruel to them. They just need to, they're not good for you right now. So you need to set them on the outside of the circle, because really it's like talking to a rock. So you can't even talk to them because they're everywhere else but where they should be. So you need to clear that all out and just take care of self and keep your circle clear so that more positive energy comes through. But yeah, time to clean house. See, you got the job. The last person didn't get the job. You got the job. So you better get the broom out and start sweeping. And I better not get swept out of that, even though I haven't talked to you in a while. So thanks, Jane. I hope that made sense. All right, Tracy Booth. Okay, I can. Hang on here. Yep, I will. I'm ready. I'm not doing anything else, so I'll just sit here. Let's see if I can get as many of you down. I will, Joanne. I'm not going to go anywhere. I mean, what am I going to do? Sit in a chair and be hot. So let me shuffle the cards for Tracy first. Hang on, Tracy. Hopefully you don't get the ant card. A lot of cards coming up 2 times. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm laughing because Mango's making faces at me over there. All right. So, nice card for you. You've got white sage. Okay. White sage is what I burn when I smudge. And smudging is when I cleanse my energy field. I smudge the cards. I smudge the area that I'm going to be working in. Sometimes I smudge clients or people that come to visit. But it's kind of a blessing. But what I'm being shown with you right now is the sage comes up because it's kind of like what I just said to Jane. You need to kind of cleanse out the unnecessary, the stuff that isn't serving you anymore. But by doing so, you're not like being cruel or being mean to people. It just means you're kind of taking care of self. Okay. And it's like clear out the energy field, clear out the chaos, clear out. And I'm hearing like talking, like they're like talking in your ear. And it's like somebody's like really busy with opinions and gossipy, negative stuff is what I'm getting. And it's just like a annoying hum. So I'm being told to tell you, you need to kind of clear that out, make it so that they're not in your ear anymore. You don't have to be mean to them, but you don't need to listen to them because they're obviously not listening to you. So you need to clean out things and not give as much attention to those negative things and put that energy back into positives. And that's what the white sage brings for you today, Tracy. Okay, does that make sense? I hope it does. It's a really rough time for everybody right now. Okay, let me see. Bye, Scott. Okay. Okay, I'm going down. I'm going down. Going down here. Hold on. I'm going down. Going down. Okay. Hi, Claire. Oh. Well, I'm going to put prayers out for him. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad he's safe and things will be okay. I will add him to prayer. Okay, Claire? All right. Well, there we go again. It just jumped up. I love you too, Jane. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's it because everybody is talking to each other. So Thanks, Bex. Y'all have a great night. I love you all. I might pop on again over the weekend, depending on how the weather is and stuff around here and how hot it gets. But because I missed last Tuesday, so I might pop on Sunday or Saturday afternoon or evening for you guys, wherever you are. All right. So until next time, it's Bear Out. And I love you guys. Remember, I always love you guys. Take care. Bye. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon.
Pluto TV,
Also, the Roku channel.
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk. And let's see you all very soon.